Hello everyone, I'm Anisha. Welcome all of you to my channel, that is Virtual Classes. So today in this class we are going to continue your chapter number 1 that we have started. Okay, this is your chapter number 1 for class 7. Okay, and this will be your third part. All right, this is your third part. And in our previous video, what we have covered about the Aravalli Hills, about the Thar Desert, about the cold desert, and we have also learned about the Himalayan mountains, isn't it, how they were been formed. So in this class we are going to learn about the Peninsular Plateau, we are going to learn about the coastal areas, we are going to learn about our islands, okay, and also we are going to learn about the northeastern hills. So, and we'll try to cover up the chapter by today's class, okay. And yes, don't forget to like, share and subscribe my channel. And today the class will be, the explanation will be completely in English. If you want to listen to Hindi explanation, you can find the link in the description box. And also, yes, if you haven't watched the previous two parts, please kindly watch those part first, and after that you can watch this video, okay. So let us start. The Peninsular Plateau. See, why peninsula? We are going to understand this term peninsular also, okay. So, a plateau is a landform that rises up from the surrounding land and has more or less flat surface. Some of its sides are often steep slope. So, see, as we have already learned about plateau, mountains, plain area, isn't it? Plateau are these raised areas, just like this. It has a flat surface, okay. That is why you can find so many waterfalls in the plateau area. And where do we have our plateau in our country? Especially in the south area. Okay, the Deccan Plateau, the biggest plateau that we have, and in the northeast, that is in Meghalaya. Okay, you can see plateaus there, and that is why you can see so many beautiful waterfalls over there, and you'll be able to see the images also here. Okay, in the chapter it is given in your book. So as we are going to learn about the Peninsular Plateau. What is this peninsula? Peninsular means a piece of land, okay, which has been surrounded by water on three sides. See, the meaning is given here. A peninsula is a piece of land that is surrounded by water on three sides. For example, here, see, let us try to understand in the map first. See here, this land, okay, this is surrounded by water on the three sides. On the one side we have the Arabian Sea, other side we have the Bay of Bengal, and down we have the Indian Ocean. In the southern part we have the Indian Ocean, western part we have the Arabian Sea, and in the eastern part we have the Bay of Bengal, isn't it? So these area, okay, this Deccan Plateau here, it is written here also, okay. So these area, and this is the coastal line, okay, this area, this is the coastal line here, and these land totally we can say it is a plateau, and the Deccan Plateau is the biggest one in here, okay. So this piece of land are known as the Peninsular Plateau, okay. In whichever area there is a plateau, that means that plateau is known as Peninsular Plateau. Why? Because that area is been surrounded by water on three sides. And yes, if the area is surrounded on water by four sides, what do we call that? We call that as island, okay. We are also going to learn about that as well. So, India has several plateaus. The most important one is the triangular peninsular area in the middle and south of the country. See, India has several plateaus, okay, and among them the most important one is the triangular plateau here in this area, okay, in the middle and in the southern part of the country, here in the middle part and in the southern part of our country, okay. It is also a very old land formation, since this region is a peninsula surrounded by water on all three sides by the Arabian Sea, the Bay of Bengal and the Indian Ocean. It is called a peninsular plateau. And this landform, okay, it is a very old landform. Like what we have learned that the Himalayan mountains were a young fold mountains. They are young one, isn't it? Recently formed. But as compared to these peninsular plateau, these landforms, okay, these are very, very old, just like the Aravalli Hills, okay. Their landforms are very much old one, okay. And as we are learning about the peninsula, we are learning about this Peninsular Plateau, okay, which has been surrounded by this Arabian Sea, Bay of Bengal and the Indian Ocean, okay. And that is why these are known as what? Peninsular Plateau. I hope this is clear. If you have any doubts, you can ask me in the comment section. I'll try to rectify it, okay. We are again going to refer to this map again. So now let us continue. The plateau is bordered by two mountain ranges, the Western Ghats and the Eastern Ghats. The Western Ghats are taller and run along the western coast like a wall, with many beautiful waterfalls flowing down their steep sides during the monsoon season. So this plateau, okay, this especially this middle part and the southern plateau, we are talking about this triangular plateau, okay. These are been bordered by two mountain ranges. one in the western part here, the Western Ghats, okay, and another in the eastern part here in the Eastern Ghats, okay. And these Western Ghats are taller. This mountain, these are continuous range. There is no break here, okay. This is a continuous mountain range. That is, this mountain range, yes, this is a continuous mountain range, and this in the eastern part, it is not continuous, okay. It has been broken here. See here, it has been broken down. This is a continuous one, and this is not. And this Western Ghat is narrow, Eastern Ghat is broader, okay. This mountain range, we have these two important mountain range, okay, and these Western Ghats are taller and run along the west coast like a word. See, and in this west side, okay, in this coastal area, before the coastal area, okay, this is in the middle of the we can say before the coastal area, and in this before this Arabian Sea, okay, in the west line. So this is there, okay, and it is massive, standing just like a wall, bordering it, okay, and with many beautiful waterfalls. And we have so many beautiful waterfalls, especially here in Kerala. We have many beautiful waterfalls in Munnar, isn't it? So flowing down their steep sides during the monsoon season, especially during the monsoon season, that is during the rainy season, you can see so many beautiful waters flowing down, okay, from their steep sides. So now let us see one more thing here. Don't miss out. The Western Ghats have been declared a UNESCO World Heritage Site. So again, this Western Ghat, it is again it is listed among the list of the UNESCO World Heritage Site. Okay, that means it is an important area. Okay, they are home to many rivers and have a rich biodiversity. These Western Ghats are home to many rivers. Okay, so many rivers are there, and they have a very rich biodiversity. The northern portion of the Western Ghats are also known as Sahyadri Hills, the upper part. Okay, northern part means this upper part. This portion is also known as what? Sahyadri Hills. Okay, now let us see about the Eastern Ghat. The Eastern Ghats are lower and broken into smaller hills along the eastern coast. So this Eastern Ghat, these are lower as compared to this Western Ghat. Okay, these are slightly lower, and these are also been broken. This is not continuous. You can see these are broken hills. Okay. And between these mountain ranges lies the Deccan Plateau, a vast area of flat highland. So here, this area, okay, this Deccan Plateau. So between these two mountains, Western Ghats and Eastern Ghats, here lies the Deccan Plateau, okay, which is a very vast area, okay, very vast area with a flat highlands. That is, we have a plateau here, okay, this is a plateau area, okay, Deccan Plateau. The name of this plateau is Deccan, okay. So rivers like the Godavari, Krishna and Kaveri flow across the plateau from west to east. So now let us see the rivers, okay, here. Let us see the river here, okay, and these rivers are important for farming and provide water to millions of people. Which river in the from west to east, okay? Here, let me zoom out this map a little bit, okay, so that you can see. See, we have the river Godavari river here, okay. Here we have this Godavari river, okay, and then we have this Krishna river, and then we have this Kaveri river. See, all these rivers are flowing from west towards the east. This is the west part and this is the east part, okay. So these are flowing this side. And remember, there are two rivers which is mentioned in your book also. They are flowing from east towards the west. This Narmada river and this Tapti river, okay. So we have already marked here in the map. So, and these rivers are very much important for farming, as they provide waters to millions of peoples, okay, for farming purpose and for all the purpose. See, water is very much useful for us, isn't it? So that is why, and in these rivers are very much important. So now let us see something here. Look at the physical map of India given at the end of the book. Notice the direction of the flow of the river. So we have already noticed, isn't it? These three rivers flow from west to east, and two rivers, that is Narmada and Tapti, it flows from east to west, okay. So here is an image given of dense forest of Chhattisgarh, okay, which is home to many tribal communities. So these areas are all under the plateau area, okay, Deccan Plateau area. So this plateau is rich in minerals, forest and fertile land, making it vital for India's economy. So these plateaus are very much rich in minerals, and there are so many dense forests, and the land is very much fertile, okay. So making it very vital means making it very important for our India's if they are contributing towards India's economic development, okay. If we are economically developed, then what happened? India is above, isn't it? It will develop. Otherwise, if there are no resources, if there are no natural resources, if this land doesn't provide anything, then what will happen? They will not contribute to India's economy, isn't isn't it? But these natural resources are providing, okay, they are contributing to India's development, so they are very vital for India's economic. Okay, it tilts a little to the east, so a few of the river in this region flow towards the Bay of Bengal. So this region, this has been this region, okay, this area, it tilted little towards the eastern side. Okay, so that is why a few rivers, okay, it flows towards the Bay of Bengal, that is the east flowing rivers like the Godavari, Krishna and Mahanadi. These three rivers, Godavari, Krishna and this one Mahanadi is let us see here, this one, okay, here Mahanadi, it is here. So these are the east flowing rivers, okay, along with this Kaveri also, okay, and originate here providing water for farming, industries and hydroelectric power. There are west flowing rivers, that is Narmada and Tapti too, which drain into the Arabian Sea. Again, there are west flowing river that we have already marked in the map, isn't it? That is Narmada and Tapti. They flow towards the Arabian Sea, means they drain themselves towards the Arabian Sea, okay. They drain themselves in the Bay of Bengal, okay. And these rivers are very much important. They provide water for farming, for industries and also for hydroelectric power, means for generating electricity, okay. And dense forests on the plateau are home to tribal communities including the Santhal, Gond, Baiga, Bhil and Korku. So this dense forest in this plateau, okay, these are home to so many tribal communities like mentioned here. So the Santhal tribe, the Gond tribe, the Baiga tribe, the Bhil tribe and the Korku tribe, okay. These tribes have distinct language, traditions and ways of life closely connected to nature. So these tribes, okay, they have a very distinct language, means they have a very unique language, very different language, okay, and they have a very different tradition which is not similar with the northern India, okay, especially with the northern India and the southern India, okay. They have a very different traditions and their way of life, their way of living, their culture, their food habits, everything is very much different and it is very much close and connected towards the nature, with the nature, okay. They like to live with the nature. So let us explore something more here about these tribal communities. So tribal communities are largely spread over the states of the Jharkhand, West Bengal, Odisha, Assam, Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh and Maharashtra, Telangana and Gujarat, okay. Examine the physical and political map at the end of the book to locate the states and connect them to their location on the physical map. So in these states, okay, these tribal, you can find these tribal communities are largely spread. You can find them from your political map, this which is given above, okay. You try to figure it out, okay. Yes, and yes, please try to study this map by yourself first, okay. If you don't understand the map while teaching, you will not understand, okay, about which area I am teaching, about which state I am teaching. If you have understood the map nicely, if you have studied the map properly, the physical map as well as the political map, okay, then it will be easier for you to understand, okay. When I say Jharkhand, okay, you'll be able to understand, okay, Jharkhand is in this area. When I said West Bengal, it is in this area, isn't it? When I said Odisha, it is in the middle part, isn't it? So here we can mark also here in these states here, okay. So you try to mark out by yourself. Okay, here we have the Jharkhand, okay, we have the Telangana here, we have Assam here in the northeast, we have Gujarat here. Like this, you look at the physical map as well as the political map and try to mark, okay. So okay, let us continue. Plateaus are home to many beautiful waterfalls in India as river flows over their uneven and rocky surface. See, in plateaus, okay, they are home, means you will find so many beautiful waterfalls here, okay, because they have uneven and rocky surface. Their surface is not an even surface, okay, they have an uneven surface. That is why you will find so many waterfalls there, okay, means some are tall, some are small, okay, so their heights, okay, it is uneven. So if a river is flowing here, if the area is flowing from this area to this area, what will happen? From height to small, that will happen, you will again see one beautiful waterfall, isn't it? From this area, and one is this area and another is this area, we have again another this area. You will find 3 steps waterfalls are also there, especially in Meghalaya, okay, we have so many beautiful waterfalls. So if the water flows here, then what will happen? Again this will flow here, again this will flow here, creating a very beautiful waterfall, isn't it? So these waterfalls not only attract tourists but also help in hydroelectric power generation and provide water for irrigation. So these waterfalls, these beautiful waterfalls, it doesn't only attract the tourists but also help, okay, in creating or in generating hydroelectric power generation, okay, in creating the electric current from the force of the water which flows down, okay. That with that force, what we can do by using special turbines, what we can do, we can create electricity, isn't it? We can generate electricity, and this water also been used for irrigation purpose by the farmers, isn't it? For farming purpose. So these are very much useful, okay. So let us continue. I hope you have understood. See, here we can see one beautiful image of this waterfall which is in Kerala. See, this is also in step. This is a little raised platform. Again here it is down, again it is down. So this is creating a very beautiful waterfall is here, isn't it? So, and this is a powerhouse as well. Okay, powerhouse waterfall at Peria Canal near Munnar, Kerala. And Munnar, Kerala is also a tourist destination, isn't it? And there are some other images. Let us see. Which are found in Western Ghats. Okay, this is lion-tailed macaque. Okay, macaque in the Western Ghats. See, it looks it is named after lion. Okay, lion-tailed what macaque. Okay, in the Western Ghats. And this is the king cobra of Western Ghats. This image is the king cobra. Okay, and we have further images. Let us see. And here you can see an insectivorous plant. So what is an insectivorous plant? Plant which used to eat insect, means they will be trapping insects, small insects which will be coming in them. Okay, and they'll be eating it. Okay, so like they will be opening up their lips, something like this, and if insects eats there, what will happen? They will close their lips, and what will happen? They will trap that plant. Okay, meaning it feeds on insects found in the Western Ghats. It catches a small insect in sticky traps and digests them. So it catches the small insects in the sticky traps. Okay, and they used to digest them. So see, there are some insectivorous plants also, isn't it? So in another image we have a coal mine image in the plateau. Okay, an important resource. The coal mine is a very important resource and contributing towards our country's development. Okay, and especially in the production of electricity, and we can produce electricity from this coal mine as well. Okay, and coal is a fossil fuel, the use of which contributes to global warming. So this coal is a fossil fuel. Fossil fuel means several years ago, okay, like thousands and thousands years ago, what happens? Trees are being burned down and they are being under the earth. Okay, and that what happened in times of duration, what will happen? That trees will turn into coal. Okay, and that we call them as a fossil fuel. Okay, fossil fuel. And this also contributes to global warming. Why? Because when we burn this coal, what happened? Carbon dioxide is been released, heat is been released, isn't it? That is why it contributes to global warming. Okay, next we have an image of Mumbai. Okay, our famous city Mumbai on the west coast. This is in the coastal area here. Okay, we have in this area. Okay, Mumbai is India's financial center, and here, this is India's financial center. You can see so many billionaires are here from India. So many businessmen are here living in India, isn't it? Like for example, the Ambani family, isn't it? The Tata group. So next, let us see about the India's amazing coastline. So that was all about the Western Ghats, okay, and the Eastern Ghats. I hope it was clear, isn't it? And we are also again going to differentiate between this Western Ghats and Eastern Ghats. Questions have been given here. Okay, so India's coastline is dotted with beautiful beaches, rocky cliffs, and lush green forests. So now again coastline. Coastline means, see, let us see again. Imagine in this map again. Okay, as I have already told you earlier also, this area. Okay, the area which is near to this sea, Arabian Sea and Bay of Bengal and Indian Ocean. These are what? These are known as the coastal area, coastline. Okay, the coastal area. So this area we have so many beautiful beaches, isn't it? We have beaches. When you go to Mumbai, you'll find beach. When you go to Bangalore, you'll find beach. When you go to Goa, you'll find so many beautiful beaches are there. When you go to Kerala, Kanyakumari or Pondicherry, Puducherry, which we call Puducherry now, isn't it? We find so many beautiful beaches, isn't it? Why? Because these are all cities which are being situated near the coastal area. Okay, coastal line. That is why we can find so many beaches. Okay, and we'll find so many rocky cliffs also, and they have so many lush green forest as well. So some beaches have golden sand, while others have black rocks. So in some beaches you will find the sand color is of golden color, that is of yellow color. Okay, and in some you'll find again black rocks. Some islands have coral reefs, while other are covered in thick jungle. So in some islands, in islands we are also going to learn about the Andaman Islands and the Andaman and Nicobar Islands and the Lakshadweep Islands. Okay, and there you'll again find this coral reefs which is inside the sea, deep inside the sea. Okay, you'll see the image here, it is given in the book. And in some other again you'll find the islands are being covered with thick jungles. Okay, and India's coast are full of surprises. So this India's coast, okay, both this coast here and this side, both side, okay, these are full of surprises. And not only about this, we are talking about this Lakshadweep area, and where we have our Andaman and Nicobar Island also here. See this area. Okay, so the Indian coastline is over 7,500 km long, 7,500 km long. Okay, so India's, it is very long, isn't it? Indian coastline is over 7,500 km long. So now let us explore something before proceeding towards this coastline of our country. That is, look at the physical map of India in your school atlas or wall map and find the names of 5 rivers that flow into the Bay of Bengal. So here you can see from here also, okay, 5 rivers that flows into the Bay of Bengal. 3 we have already marked, isn't it? Which were they? Krishna, Godavari, and this Mahanadi, isn't it? Bay of Bengal, we are talking about this Bay of Bengal, okay. The Krishna river, okay, Krishna river, this Godavari river, and we have this Mahanadi river here, isn't it? And other we have the Ganga river here, okay, and another again we have this Brahmaputra here. So all this river they flow towards the Bay of Bengal, okay, they drain themselves towards the Bay of Bengal, all right. And find out India's coastal states and discuss the difference between the western and the eastern coastal plain. So what are the coastal states in India? The coastal states in India are in west side, okay. In west side we have, okay, let us see the political map first, okay, here you will understand more. Let me erase these things. You also examine the map, okay, then only then you will be able to understand. See, let me make the map little bigger, okay, so that it will be more clearer to you. See, the west coastline and the east coastline, let us try to find out, okay. From the first, let us see the west coast states, okay. Which are the west coastal states? We have Gujarat, okay, we have this Gujarat here, okay, Maharashtra here, all right, and we have Goa here, small, okay, we have Goa, and we have Karnataka, okay, and we have Kerala. These are the west coast states, okay. Now let us see the east coast states. We have this Tamil Nadu here, we have Andhra Pradesh here, we have yes, Andhra Pradesh here, isn't it? We have Odisha, isn't it? And we have this West Bengal, okay, here West Bengal. So these are the east coast states, okay. West coast states are Gujarat, Maharashtra, Goa, Karnataka, Kerala, and east coast states we have Tamil Nadu, Andhra Pradesh, Odisha, West Bengal, okay. If I have missed out anything, you can comment down, okay, in the comment section. So we have already find this, isn't it? So now next question, what is our next question? We have to difference between the western and the eastern Ghats, isn't it? Western and eastern Ghats. Let me again make this map little smaller, okay. So the major difference between these western Ghats and eastern Ghats is that in western Ghats, okay, western Ghats, it is between, see, the major difference is that the western Ghat is narrow and eastern coastal plains, okay, these eastern coastal plains are broader, okay. These western coastal plains are narrow, okay, these are small in size. If you see this map, okay, you will understand. See, this here, this yellow portion, okay, here this is smaller, this is narrow, and if you see the eastern coastal plain, this is broader, okay, it is broader as compared to west coastline or western coastal plains, okay. And another difference that we can see is that on location, okay, on the base of location, we can say that western Ghat, this western coastal plains, okay, this coastal plains is between the western Ghats and the Arabian Sea. Here we have our Arabian Sea, we have a western Ghats here, isn't it, the mountain range, the long mountain range, and in the middle we have this plain area, isn't it, western coastal plain areas. And if we talk about the eastern coastal plain areas, it is between the eastern Ghats and the Bay of Bengal river. Here we have the eastern Ghats, the eastern mountain range, isn't it. Here in this middle we have these eastern coastal plains, and then we have our Bay of Bengal, okay. So this is the answer. And next, let us see the next question. Do you know what is called when this river splits into multiple streams near the coastline? What we call? We call them as delta. Delta, okay, D-E-L-T-A, delta. Discuss with your teachers in your class to find out. So when these rivers, okay, when this river they are being split into multiple streams, okay, the land area in that area, suppose this river is coming here, isn't it, it is flowing here. So and this river is splitting in this form here, many streamlines, okay. So the land here, this is the river, isn't it, and here it has created some land, okay, here this area is the land. So this area, what do we call this area, as the delta. And we have the largest delta here in India is that Sunderbans delta, okay. So this is known as delta, okay. We are also going to discuss this thing in more detail here. And this delta are usually of a triangular shaped land, okay. They have, see, as this river is coming, it is creating streams here, another. So these are basically what? Triangular shape, isn't it? So these land here, these are all triangular shape, and these land are especially very much fertile because they have so many minerals and sediment, okay, which has been brought down by the rivers. Okay, so that is why this area is very much fertile and it is best for agriculture. So this is known as delta. Okay, I hope it is clear. This is a river, it has been split into different streams, isn't it, before meeting to the sea. Okay, before when it, see, suppose here this Ganga is flowing here, isn't it? So when it is about to reach these Bay of Bengal, okay, when it is about to reach the Bay of Bengal, what will happen? The river will not flow in one direction, they will flow in different direction, they will create different direction, creating delta. And the landforms there, okay, near other small river, what will happen? That is known as the delta. Okay, so here this landform is known as this delta, this landform here. Okay, this is the river, okay, the stream, the small stream of this big river, and this in this middle which has been created, the landform which has been created in the middle, that is in the triangular shape, that is known as the delta. All right, before entering into a larger body. So before entering into a larger body, what happened? These river, usually they are been divided into multiple streams, okay, and that is known as what? Delta. I hope it is clear. So these words are very important, okay, that is why I am trying my best to make you understand. So now let us see about the west coast of India. Okay, the west coast of India. So let us see about it. The west coast of India stretches from Gujarat to Kerala, as we have already marked, isn't it? From Gujarat to Kerala, passing through Maharashtra, Goa and Karnataka. I hope this is clear. Most rivers here originate in the Western Ghats, flow swiftly and form estuaries. So most of the rivers here, okay, they originates from the Western Ghats, that is from the Western Ghats ranges, okay, and they flow swiftly and form estuaries. And what is estuaries? We'll again understand about this. Okay, the coastline is shaped by alluvial deposits from short rivers and featured covers creeks and estuaries, with the Narmada and Tapti estuaries being the largest. See, estuaries is that point, okay, when a partially enclosed coastal body of water, okay, where fresh water from the rivers and streams mixed with salt water from the ocean. So when this delta are formed, see, this is river, isn't it? Here delta are being formed, isn't it? These are the deltas, isn't it? These lanes are the deltas. I hope until this it is clear. And when these rivers are going to meet with larger ocean here, suppose this is the Bay of Bengal, okay, this ocean is the Bay of Bengal, the sea is the ocean, Bay of Bengal, and in this mouth, okay, in this area, what will happen? This estuaries will be formed. This is a transition, okay, we can say it is a transitional zone between a river and the sea. This where this fresh water, see, rivers we have a fresh water, and ocean what we have a, it is a salty water, isn't it? So the area where they are going to meet, the transitional zone, that is known as the estuaries. Okay, and we have Narmada and Tapti as being the largest estuaries in our country. Here in this area we have Narmada and Tapti here. Okay, so here in this area you will find the largest estuaries. Okay, that is estuaries. I hope this is clear about estuaries and about the delta. Okay, so next let us see. Okay, here is a very beautiful image again. It is an aerial view of a part of the west coast. Okay, this is part of the west coast. Note how close the hills of Western Ghats are to the Arabian Sea. See, we have this side, we have the Arabian Sea, isn't it? So this is the Arabian Sea, okay, and this is the Western Ghats. So they are, see, you can notice how closely these Western Ghats are near the Arabian Sea, isn't it? So this is a very beautiful image. Next, the west coast has many important ports and cities. These have been the centers of economic activities for millennia. So this west coast, okay, they have many important ports and cities, means from where trading used to take place, okay, trading and other things used to take place. So this has been important centers for economic activity, especially. So trading purpose means economic, isn't it? It is directly dealt with economy. So this is very important center for economic activities for millennia, means from so many years. Okay, so that was about the west coast. Now let us see the east coast. So here you can see a satellite view of the east coast of India. So the east coast lies between the Eastern Ghats and the Bay of Bengal. Here, east coast here, okay, between the eastern Ghats, okay, Eastern Ghats, the mountain range, and this Bay of Bengal, this area, okay, stretching from the Ganga Delta to Kanyakumari, here from Ganga Delta till Kanyakumari, okay. It has wide plains and major river deltas including Mahanadi, Godavari, Krishna and Kaveri. So these are major river deltas where you'll find the fertile land. I hope delta is clear now, isn't it? It is a triangular shaped landform where a river empties into a larger body of water like an ocean or lake. Okay, so here we have larger delta forms by the river Mahanadi, Godavari, Krishna and Kaveri. Important water bodies like Chilika Lake and Pulicat Lake, a lagoon. Okay, yes, one more thing, a lagoon. Okay, what is a lagoon? It is a body of body of water separated from larger body of water by a natural barrier are found here. Suppose this is a large sea. Okay, and again, if you see like this lake, this Chilika Lake and Pulicat Lake are one of the largest lagoon that we have. Okay, it is this water has been separated from larger body. Suppose here in this area. Okay, here you will find again land. Okay, here this is land and this has been around here separated. Okay, by what? By some natural barriers, by sand or by rock or by anything which is forming a different area here. Okay, different. So it is forming a lake, small lake, isn't it, in the larger body, that is known as what? Lagoon. Okay, are found here. And deltas are landform. See, I have already told you, isn't it? Deltas are landformed formed at the mouth of a river when it deposits sediments into a larger body of water such as an ocean, lake or another river. So these are landforms, those landforms, okay, which are formed at the mouth of a river when it deposits sediments into a larger body. This river is coming, it has been divided into multiple streams, isn't it? And this landform here, triangular shaped landform, this is known as what? Deltas. Okay, and they have large deposits of sediments into it, okay, forming it a very fertile land. Over times, again, these sediments build up, forming a triangular or fan shaped area. So over times, what happened? These sediments will again build up a triangular shape or a fan shaped area. Okay, that shape, that area is known as delta. Okay, the Godavari, Krishna, Kaveri and Mahanadi river creates fertile deltas, making the land ideal for farming. So this Godavari river, Krishna river, Kaveri river, okay, I hope you know where it has been located. We have already located in the map also, isn't it? So these rivers, okay, they create a very fertile delta, okay, making the land ideal for farming. So that was all about the east coastline. So we have learned about the Western Ghats, Eastern Ghats, West coastline and East coastline, isn't it? Now let us see about the islands, okay, Indian islands. Let me show again the Indian islands here. I hope you know we have two major islands, isn't it? And what are they? They are the Lakshadweep Island and the what? Andaman and Nicobar Island. Okay, here we have a Lakshadweep Island here. See, you can see the small pieces of land here, this yellow part. These are the Lakshadweep Island. Okay, these islands are covered with water on all four sides. Islands are usually covered in water in all four sides. Here we have the Andaman Nicobar Island here. This area, this all these are what? Andaman and Nicobar Islands. Okay, I hope you understood. So now let us learn about these two islands now. Okay, the Indian island refers to the group of islands scattered across the Indian Ocean, the Arabian Sea and the Bay of Bengal, which form a part of India's territory. Okay, so these Indian islands, okay, the islands which are scattered across the Indian Ocean here around, okay, in the Indian Ocean, in the Arabian Sea and in the Bay of Bengal, okay, which is a part of the Indian territory. So India has two major islands, okay, two major islands, island groups, and that is Lakshadweep in the Arabian Sea and Andaman and Nicobar in the Bay of Bengal. Lakshadweep in Arabian Sea, Andaman Nicobar in the Bay of Bengal, which I have already showed you, isn't it? Here we have Lakshadweep, here we have Andaman Nicobar. So these islands have unique wildlife, beautiful beaches, coral reefs and volcanoes. So you will find so many unique wildlife here. The fishes which are found over there are very much colorful and very much different from the fish which are been found in other area. Okay, so that's why they have a very unique wildlife there. Okay, that is all about a sea creature, okay, which I have given example. Besides that, they have other wildlife in the forest. Okay, and they have very beautiful beaches which is naturally very much beautiful, okay, and very much clean as you compare to other parts of India, as you compare to the mainland of India. Okay, these island here, they have a very clean beaches, they have rich coral reefs, okay, and so many volcanoes are also there. So several ancient tribes made these islands their home 10,000s of years ago. So many ancient tribes, okay, they have made these islands as their home and they stayed there. And some of the tribes in Nicobar Islands, we have heard that they are still living in the they like there is no development on them. Okay, they are still living a natural way. Okay, naturally, and they are still using bow and arrow. Okay, they are not wearing clothes, or they are wearing leaves, something like that. Okay, still you will find that kind of tribes are also still there in today's date also. Okay, so and they have made their homes in this place 10 of thousands of years ago, means by so many years. Okay, thousands and thousands years ago. So Lakshadweep Island. Now let us see about the Lakshadweep Island. So Lakshadweep is an archipelago, that is a group of island. Okay, archipelago means a group of island located in the Arabian Sea close to Malabar coast. So here you can see Malabar coast. Okay, of Kerala. It is made up of 36 islands made of coral. So these islands are made up of 36 islands which is made of corals. Okay, not all islands are inhabited by people. So these islands, not all islands are being inhabited by the people. Why? Because life there is little means it is little bit different and difficult as well, isn't it? It has been completely separated from the mainland, and everything will be very costly over there. You have to adjust your life according to that place, isn't it? You will not have any supply. You will have supply, but it will cost you so much of time and money as well. Okay, so that is why you will find less inhabitants there. Okay, and India controls a vast marine area allowing for fishing, resources exploration and environmental protection. So India control a vast marine area here. Okay, in this area, Lakshadweep area. Okay, allowing for fishing and resource exploration as well as environmental protection. So here some images are here. Okay, here you will find the images of coral reefs in Lakshadweep Island and Andaman Nicobar. So next we have Andaman and Nicobar Islands. This is bigger. Okay, this is bigger than the Lakshadweep Island. So these again archipelago comprise of more than 500 large and small volcanic islands. So these are comprises of more than 500 large, okay, and small volcanic islands divided into two distinct groups, the Andaman and the Nicobar. This has been divided into the Andaman and the Nicobar. That is why we have Andaman and Nicobar. Okay, two island groups. Okay, their location is very much important. Okay, their location is very much important. And see here you can see a beautiful images, okay, of coral reefs in the Lakshadweep Island here, and another we have on the right side coral reefs in the Andaman Islands. Okay, inside the sea water. Okay, inside the ocean. So here another image you can see of a floating dock. Okay, that is a small port here. This is a small port of the Indian Navy near the Andaman Islands. So near the this is a floating dock, small port of the Indian Navy, okay, which is in the Andaman Islands. Okay, so let us continue. Again you have an aerial view of an active volcano, that is the barren island. See, we have the only one in India that is only active volcano, okay, which is in the barren island, where in Andaman Nicobars. Okay, this is the aerial view. See, still smokes and lavas are there. Okay, this is only one active volcano. Okay, they are like the outpost of India. These islands are very important. Okay, they are like the outpost of India, keeping an eye on the ocean. It is home to the variety of flora and fauna. The Andaman Islands are also significant from a historical point of view. See, these islands are outpost of India. We can control, isn't it? We can see whether other countries are coming up or not within by staying here. What happened? There are defense personnel here, isn't it? The Indian Armed Force, the army and the naval groups, everyone are there, isn't it? Defense force are there guarding us, isn't it? So it is a very important outpost of India, isn't it, where they are keeping eye on the ocean, and they have a variety of flora and fauna here, and these are very much significantly important historically. Also we have important historical point of view also, like many of our freedom fighters were jailed there under the most severe condition in a prison complex called cellular jail. So we have a famous jail there, cellular jail, okay, where most of our freedom fighters, okay, our forefathers who have sacrificed their life for our freedom, isn't it? Today we are a free country. Why? Because of their sacrifices. So and they are being kept there. Okay, they were being kept there in these jails in a very severe condition, means they are being tortured. Okay, they were being tortured very much badly. So that is why we have important significant from historical point of view as well. Okay, you will learn this more in your history classes. It has been preserved to remind us of the tremendous sacrifice that our forefathers made so we could be free. We will discuss this some more in our higher classes. So these are been preserved, okay, these are been preserved, okay, so that it will be a reminder to all of us. Okay, this is the place where our forefathers have sacrificed their life. They have fight for us, fight for our freedoms. Otherwise what will happen? India today, it will be still under the Britishers' controls, isn't it? If our forefathers, if our freedom fighters have not fight for us, if the brave soldiers, if the brave souls have not fight for us. Even today, even now, we have a warlike situation, isn't it, between India and Pakistan. So again, we should be respecting our soldiers who are guarding us, isn't it? We are sitting comfortably in our home. Why? Because there are so many soldiers which are guarding us, isn't it? So we must give a salute to our defense personnel of our country. So don't miss out. Here we have another information here. Barren Island, okay, about the active volcano, okay, which is here. We have already shown the image. In the Andaman and Nicobar Island is the only active volcano in India. It sometimes erupts, sending smokes and lava into the sky. So this volcano, sometimes it used to erupt also, okay, sending some smokes and lava into the sky. Here in the image also you can see some smoke is coming out, isn't it, here, which I have already shown you before. So that was about the Andaman and Nicobar Islands. Okay, we have learned about the Lakshadweep Islands, we have learned about the Andaman Nicobar Islands, isn't it? Now let us see about the delta in the West Bengal and the Sunderbans here in this area. Okay, this one is the Sundarban area. So as we travel back from the island towards the eastern sides of the Himalayan via the Bay of Bengal, we come to the Sundarbans here, okay, it's eastern side. So this is located in the delta of the Ganga Brahmaputra, like this Sundarban island, okay, this land, okay, not island actually, this land is this landmass is located where? In the delta of Ganga and Brahmaputra, the delta formed by the river of Ganga and Brahmaputra in the fertile land, okay. You saw them earlier in the chapter, and their tributaries okay. The delta has a unique combinations of the rivers. See, I have already talked about its tributaries and everything, okay, that is why I am not explaining here again. So this delta has a unique combination of the river, sea and land. So this delta, they have a unique combination of river as well as sea and as well as land, okay. About half of it is located in India and the rest is in the Bangladesh. So half of the area it is located in India and the rest is in the Bangladesh. Bangladesh right here, isn't it? So half of its area is in India and another half, most of its area is in Bangladesh, okay. This is also again UNESCO heritage site, okay. This is also again listed under the UNESCO heritage site. And the Sundarbans are home to many species including the Royal Bengal tiger. So the Sundarbans, okay, Sundarbans, Sundar means beautiful and Bans means forest, isn't it? So these are home to many species including the Royal Bengal tiger. You will find the Royal Bengal tiger which was in the verge of extinction, isn't it? And due to the project initiated by the government, the Project Tiger, now we have restored multiple population of this tiger, isn't it? So do remember to look at the map and identify where the delta is here, okay, it is here. You see to the map properly, okay, closely and identify. Now we have some beautiful images again. Let us see. Okay, this is the image of waterfall of the Seven Sister in Meghalaya, okay, which is very much beautiful, okay. If you go there, you will see a breathtaking beauty is there, okay. It is very much beautiful, the Seven Sisters, okay. This waterfall is known as what? The Seven Sister waterfall, okay. And here we have the Sat Suk Monsoon festival is celebrated by the Khasi people as a form of gratitude towards nature. Here they are celebrating a festival, okay. And another one, this is a root bridge. This is a double decker one, 2 living root bridge are there, okay. You will see about another single root bridge also. These are living root bridge, means they are still living, these roots are still living and these have been weaved by their local persons, their craft persons there, okay, very wisely. You can stand here and you can click photos also. These are very much strong, okay. So living root bridge near the Nongrite village, Cherrapunji, Meghalaya. This is in the Cherrapunji, okay, in Meghalaya state. So next let us see the hills of the northeast. This is the last part I guess, and we'll complete our today's class, okay. Stay on the map as we move towards the hills of the northeast. Now we'll move towards this portion, okay. Hills of the northeast, our final destination for now. As for now, this will be our final destination. Can you see the Garo, Khasi, Jainta marked on the map? You kindly marked on the map, okay. You see in this portion, especially in the Meghalaya, okay. We are talking about the hills of the Meghalaya. These hills part of the Meghalaya plateau. As we are talking about plateau, isn't it? So we are talking about the hills of the Meghalaya plateau, are known for their lush greenery, heavy rainfall and breathtaking waterfalls. So this area, okay, these are known for the lush greenery. It is very much green over there, okay, very much green, and you will see the sky is very much blue and very much clear. No pollution is there at all, and there used to be heavy rainfall. Like in a year, you will see more than 6 to 7 months or 8 months around there used to be rainfall, okay. And we have there this region experienced one of the highest rainfall in the world, and before that region was known as Cherrapunji, and now it is known as Mawsynram, okay, making it rich in forests, unique wildlife and fertile land. So this region is very much rich in wildlife, okay, unique wildlife, and the region is very much fertile also, okay, and it experienced one of the highest rainfall in the world. So in the world, okay, this region experienced the highest rainfall. Before it was Cherrapunji, okay, now it has been shifted towards Mawsynram, another village there, okay, which is, it is nearer, not that very far. So again we have this image. Let us see about this, another living root bridge, okay, which is in another village here, this area, and this is very much beautiful. I have also visited here, okay. If you also get a chance to visit here, if you have already from here, you can see the beauty, observe the beauty very much, very properly, okay. Like this is in the Mawlyngnong village, situated in the East Khasi Hills of Meghalaya, is renowned as the cleanest village in Asia, and we have a village nearby this living root beach area, okay, and that village, it has won the cleanest, Asia's cleanest village, and really the village is very much clean, okay. The picturesque village is famous for its well maintained cleanliness, bamboo dustbins and eco-friendly living practices. So you will find the people over there are very much clean, and you will find dustbin which has been made of bamboo, okay, it is something like this triangular shape like this, okay, and it is all made up of bamboo, and you will see this dustbin in every area, okay, in all the Meghalayan state you will find this type of dustbin are there, and they have, as they have created this eco-friendly living practice, okay. The village is also known for its living root bridge, which are created by weaving tree roots over the course of many years. See, over the course of many years, these roots have been weaved, okay, by the local persons over there, by the craft persons over there, okay, craft chiefs over there. So the especially tribes area, okay, these are the, here you will find the tribal people, the Khasi people, okay, the tribal people. So this is a very beautiful place, okay. So this is about that. So living root bridge showcase the craftsmanship of the tribes of the northeast. So this showcase the craftsmanship of the tribes of the northeast people. Alright, so this was all about the chapter. We have completed your chapter, okay, and yes, will come with a very good summary, okay. After this I'll come up with a very good summary that you can be using. It will be useful for you to revise during, especially during exam, and in that summary you'll get so many notes also, okay. In point wise I'll make the summary properly, and it will be helpful for your examination as well, okay. And after that we'll bring the textual question and answer, extra question and answer, objective types, fill in the blanks, everything, okay. So stay tuned and kindly subscribe my channel and share my channel with your friends as well, and give a like to this video, okay, and kindly support me, and thank you for supporting those who have already subscribed to my channel. So with this, let us end up today's class, okay, and we'll meet in our next class with our summary class. So all of you have a very nice day ahead. Bye.